The mic is hot, Byron Slade, and as promised, legendary drummer from the band Dirty Looks, Gene Barnett, is in the Muay Thai Metal Studios. Gene, welcome aboard. How are you, sir?
I'm good, guys. Thanks for having me back.
This is exciting. Dirty Looks in the house, in the Muay Thai Metal, brand new studios, located at 20000leaks.com's warehouse. This is amazing. Gene, we had a great time at the Susquehanna Valley Event Center last weekend. Let's talk about the show.
I had a great time at that show, playing it.
Gene played the Susquehanna Valley Event Center. That's in Selinsgrove, PA. Selinsgrove. He always puts a little white seal up when he sends me a text message. Are you coming to Selinsgrove? And if I say Selinsgrove, he reminds me that it's Selinsgrove. Anyway,
I'm just thinking of the locals.
It's a great place.
It is a great
place. Let's start out talking. Yeah, it's great. Let's talk about the Rusty Rail.
It's the birthplace of
one
of the chapters of Dirty Looks.
Yeah, it's the birthplace of Dirty Looks.
Not the birthplace, but one of the birthplaces, and that's where I came in. You know,
right.
Henrik was a new. And what did he do? He kind of infiltrated Selinsgrove by moving into the Pyers farm. And it's a hometown. It's a home base.
Gene, you look refreshed today.
It's probably because of the mimosas.
Is that what it is? You look really refreshed today. I gotta say, after the show in Selinsgrove, everyone was kind of scratching their heads a little bit. You were running around like a chicken with your head cut off. You were looking for some Rusty Rail beer. What happened to the beer?
Oh, the beer that was stolen out of our dressing room?
That's a strong word to use, stolen.
No, it wasn't. That's not a strong word. That's an actual observation of you come into your dressing room after the show and you're looking at those Rusty Rail brews all day long, and you really want one after your hard night's work on, you know.
All right, let me help fill everybody in a little bit here. We're sitting down with Gene Barnett, legendary drummer of the band Dirty Looks. And they did a show in Selinsgrove, PA, but they stayed at a lodging. It's a modern brewery with very nice high-end accommodations. I know for a fact because I was there. High-end accommodations, and the vendor, how did that all come together? Did you get the vendor from the Rusty Rail to put his beer products for sale at the show?
I actually got to go to the Rusty Rail tent and pick out my wonderful assortment of post-show beverages.
That's fine, and I agree with that. That's the beer that got stolen. But my question was, how did the Rusty Rail get involved with the Dirty Looks show?
I think the promoter he's got some ties with the brewery.
Okay, so the promoter had a tie with that brewery, and then as part of the inner workings of a Dirty Looks show, you arranged to have some beverages delivered to your dressing room.
Well, it's not so much that. I mean, when a band goes to play a show, they have a hospitality rider. And on that rider, the band designates what they would like and need for, to have a nice, long, festive show day, which includes food, snacks, beverages, and the proper libations for any rock and roll band to, have a good, fun rock and roll adventure day.
Right. So you return to the dressing room to find out that you're the Reckoner or the Wolf or the Fool's Gold was missing.
My personal favorite.
Exactly. And the pumpkin pie cheesecake.
That I did not get to have.
Man. But Gene,
or that waffle, didn't they have like a waffly maple syrup kind
the greatest
of
thing,
beer madness?
Yeah, and here's the great part. I saved the day by bringing a case of this stuff to the Muay Thai Metal Studios, and we're going to indulge in some Fool's Gold here shortly.
So libations at Muay Thai, what do you call this place? The Muay Thai Lair?
The Muay Thai Metal Studios, the Lair.
You walk in here and you're handed a mimosa. So the talk about hospitality. I mean, I didn't even send a rider, and I walk in the door, and there's a mimosa, and then there's like all the Rusty Rail beverages. So I highly recommend that anyone that's in a band come to this establishment to do your interviews because
Some very kind words from Gene Barnett about the Muay Thai Metal Studios. We try to please our rock stars, so
properly lubricated rock stars in this fine Sunday morning hour.
this is great. There were donuts, and there may be some other snacks lingering around. So we're going to talk a bunch about the Selinsgrove Susquehanna Valley Event Center show. We're going to talk about Jack. We're going to talk about Paul. We're going to talk about all the inner workings of that show. I say we jump into some music, and Gene has selected some live tracks off of their.
I actually didn't. I quizzed the guys and we got their favorite songs.
Okay, so Gene quizzed us.
I don't like to come in and just start barking out orders here. What do you guys like? Let's play what you like.
All right, so Gene handed me the Cool from the Speedway album, and we're going to jump into Put a Spell on You, and it's live.
Puss spell?
That's it, right here on the Muay Thai Metal Show. spell on you from Dirty Looks on the Muay Thai Metal Show. That was live because we're sitting down with Gene Barnett, legendary drummer of the band Dirty Looks. Gene, we were talking off air a little bit about promotions and trying to get the show out to the audience so that fans at home know when and where Dirty Looks will be at. Give me the pros and cons of that. And you had something poignant to say about had some fans known prior that Dirty Looks was going to play, they could have been at the show, but some fans got back to you and said they didn't have any information.
I have to be kind of. I don't want to go too deeply into this, but I mean, anytime there's a rock show or any show, there is somebody promoting that show, and their job is simple. They guarantee the band, and they promote the show so all the fans know about it in the area, then come out, or not even in the area. I mean, we had people coming from all over the country, and some people have flown in from all over, various parts of the world, which is awesome. But they find out about that from the band promotion. What we do is we all promote our shows on social media, and we do a great job of that. But sometimes promoters, they don't do a very good job of that. And like some of the local people in Selinsgrove didn't even know that there was a Dirty Look show happening. And so by fault of local promotion, because we don't live there, and we can't go around the neighborhoods and say, hey, we're playing. So if you don't promote, people don't go.
So it just boils down to getting the word out, and that boiled down to whether or not the show was going to be a huge success. Of course, it was a success, but there were some people that found out that the show had happened and they didn't get the word out there. So there's some there's a gray area. There's a gray area with promotions.
If there's some people in town that love the band, but for some reason they don't know that there's even a show, then that's very unfortunate.
Right. And you alluded that one of the band member ran into someone at the grocery store, and they're like, hey, we're playing tonight. And they're like, really?
Where?
Right.
I'd like to go.
So local people didn't even get the word, but the word finally did get out, and everything was a big hit. So tell us a little bit about the Susquehanna Valley Event Center, and then you had some stuff going on with the VIP people. You wanted to touch on that.
I didn't want to touch on that.
There you go. You heard it first, and you heard it last.
So like I said, there's promoters, and like a lot of people these days, they have VIP options, and that's great. And if it's handled properly, you buy your VIP tickets and you get whatever VIP treatment that is afforded to you. And, hopefully that all pans out and you have a really good time.
I'm starting to get wind here that someone wasn't doing their job at the gate. Is that where we're going with this?
Is that because you...
Did I say that?
Is that because you bought a VIP ticket and then you didn't get your laminate?
Well, a little bird landed on my shoulder and said, had I looked at the comp list, it said VIP next to my name. It was dark, and I didn't notice that it said VIP, so I walked around in the small man's area all night.
Cut.
I bought all my merch. Apparently, I was supposed to get a merch bag.
No, there wasn't a cut.
Yeah, there was no merch bags involved.
Moving right along.
How was everybody else doing, Gene? How was Paul and Jack and
you were
Jason?
There. You were at the show.
I was at the show.
How did we appear to do?
It was great.
Was it?
And you watched a couple of Muay Thai Metal videos that were taken, and they turned out excellent.
Yeah, you should put those online.
Yeah, one of them's up. Two of them are up.
You got some nice vocals.
Yeah,
going.
I'm funny. I sound so terrible. I'm never going to be a Dirty Look singer. But the show was great. You got to be really raspy to pull off a Henrik.
Yeah, to a degree.
Yeah.
We don't have we don't have a Vegas show yet, so we don't have the Dirty Looks backup singers. But if we ever do, we'll give you an audition.
Great. Hey, there you heard it there. B. Slade auditioning for Dirty Looks.
Jason's got the Henrik down because Jason does it out of love and respect, and and just a reverence for the band. And I don't think I know that there's nobody else that could pull that off. Like my whole hope was, I wished Henrik Henrik does have 2 kids, and I figured one would get the voice and one would get the guitar skills. But talking to his wife, that just didn't happen. So
No kidding.
So Jason's the dude.
I did not know that Henrik had 2 children.
Now you do.
Very interesting. And Jason did a great job filling in.
He always
and
does.
Taking care of the band at Dirty Looks.
It's not really a fill-in at this point.
No, he's not filling.
It's
He's
not like
pretty
he's
much
filling in for Accept and Armored Saint. He is the Dirty Looks singer right now. For wherever we decide to take Dirty Looks, Jason's going to be, he's the vocalist.
There it is. You heard it right here on the Muay Thai Metal Show. Jason McMaster, Dirty Looks, new singer. He's been there for a while. Let's hear Jason McMaster.
Yeah, our new release, Cool from the Speedway. That's Jason's at the helm of the vocals, and anything that we do in the future, he's going to be there.
Let's hear him. He's doing Hot Flash Jelly Roll on the Muay Thai Metal Show.
Take 3.
Hot Flash Jelly Roll from Dirty Looks, and Gene Barnett is sitting down in the Muay Thai Metal Studios. I got a lot of editing to do here. You should hear the backdoor conversations if you were only a bird on my shoulder.
I'm just going to keep eating these jelly rolls while you're editing.
We brought in a box of jelly rolls.
I do love some jelly rolls.
Yeah, and people do say, hey, did Henrik love donuts?
We all love
donuts.
Doesn't everyone
the
love
glazed
donuts?
donut?
Jelly
Wow.
roll donuts?
Yeah,
or
when you're
just there's nothing better. There really is nothing better.
You keep cutting that cake, and you'll see what we're getting at when you're talking about hot flash jelly roll. It's amazing.
Good stuff.
Really is. Gene, we were talking about off the air there while the song's playing.
Oh boy, nobody should ever hear anything.
No, and there's going to be a lot of cuts and bleeps you're going to hear in this interview. But this is amazing. Only on the Muay Thai Metal Show can you get Gene Barnett, because Gene Barnett is a local personality in Maryland, and it's convenient for us to all get together and do these kind of interviews. And this is great stuff. We were talking off air about Paul Liddell's White Dean Flying V. What year do you think that guitar was made in?
Good question. He joined the band in what, 86, 87? So I don't know if it was new then, but I'm going to say somewhere, I don't know, let's say 85.
85. So during this Susquehanna Valley Event Center show that just passed last weekend, I was sitting in the Rusty Rail Lodging, and
you were at the after party. Just tell him.
Yes, we were at the after party, and the guitar was sitting on the floor, and I tried to get my nose in it, but
The
it didn't
guitar wasn't
happen.
sitting on the floor.
Well, it was sitting in his case.
Yeah.
The case was sitting on the floor with the guitar in it.
Not going to have Dumbo on the floor.
That's it. Dumbo is the name of the guitar. Gene named that guitar. Tell everybody at home why you named that guitar that.
Well, okay, so the origin of that guitar, when Paul joined the band, it had a flying, I think it was a flying elephant. All I remember is
Flying elephant.
there was an elephant painted on that guitar, and it's just in a loving, endearing kind of way. I
Was
just
it
titled,
Disney elephant, like a Dumbo flying elephant.
It was the 80s, man. I do not 100% recall the exact
I think we should
design.
get Paul on the phone and see what he's got to say about that.
Probably could. I mean, I've got pictures of that guitar. I could pull it up and zoom on in. But I think it was a flying elephant, and I just lovingly called that guitar Dumbo.
There you have it. So if you keep looking at YouTube, you're going to see some Susquehanna Valley videos. You'll see Paul Liddell playing the infamous White Dean Flying V.
That sadly is now fully white.
Fully white, and the
And
elephant's been
Dumbo
removed.
has long since been painted over. And that's a crying shame.
Yeah.
It was a spectacular work
nostalgic
of
piece.
art. It was truly a work of art, and it was on Cool from the Wire. And when you can paint over the Dumbo, but you can't take the Dumbo.
You know,
out of the guitar.
every time I see Paul at these after party events, I have to bring up the pink ESP, but he never wants to discuss it.
The what?
He had a pink ESP at one point or another. I don't know where it came from.
It's in the Ruby video.
There you go. And he had it at Hammerjacks.
We had it everywhere. We had an
Yeah.
ESP endorsement, and we had a lot of ESPs flying around.
I think he was shy and he wanted to talk about the first 3 or 4 or 5 times I asked him about where's the pink ESP.
What's wrong with the
Where
pink-
is the pink ESP?
I don't know.
That's the
I wish
$1,000,000
I had
question.
it.
Where is the pink ESP?
Are you anti-pink?
No, I thought it was awesome. It really caught your eye. It was sharp looking guitar.
Did it have a
sharp-
pointy headstock?
Yeah, it had the like hockey stick.
It's kind of surprising to have a pointy headstock guitar.
Yeah, it was
in
the
a
pointed.
Dirty
It
Looks
was
video.
the pointy hockey stick.
We're an anti-pointy head guitar.
You don't like pointy head. You like the square tops.
I just like to keep it safe. You know, when you got a pointy guitar, headstock.
Oh, you can poke somebody's eye out.
You can get hurt.
Oh, jeez. Interesting.
I mean,
Interesting
flying
topic.
V's, they might have points, but they're curved.
Yeah, I think the flying V's are dangerous too. The back end of
they're
the guitar.
not. They're
could-
curved. They're well curved.
Okay,
They thought that shit out.
Did they?
Yeah.
Wow, this is interesting stuff.
You're not going to really get your eye poked out with that. You'll get your ass rocked out with it.
Have you been that close to a guitar that
Are you kidding me?
the
right now?
headstock was going to poke your eye out?
I've got like 20 guitars in my house. I'm safe from all of them.
Gene's Mark saved from pointy-headed stock guitars. Awesome stuff here. Only on the Muay Thai Metal Show. All you Dirty Looks fans, get out here and get a copy of Cool from the Speedway, featuring all the live tracks. Put a spell on you. It's not the way you rock. Cool from the Wire. Get it right. Tokyo. Turn of the Screw. L.A. Anna. Can't Take My Eyes Off You. And many more. Which brings me to my next point. a lot of the fans at home don't know that when Dirty Looks hit the scene, there was an argument between Atlantic Records and Henrik Ostergaard over what would be the debut song to premiere the Dirty Looks Cool from the Wire album. Gene, how did it all go down with Ruby being the first choice?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, the question is mute.
I'm kidding. So, really?
Just interesting stuff for the fans at home.
How do I long story short this?
Yeah, just short it up.
First single was supposed to be Can't Take My Eyes Off of You. And various elements of the band did not want that song to be the first single because it was perceived to be too light, is a very, very diplomatic word to say for it.
It was easy listening.
I wouldn't say that. It was like it had the good qualities of a popular hit song, and it was the wise choice for the first single of the band. But it got voted down by someone in the band who didn't want the band, the first shot out of the gate to be like kind of what was a wimpy song. I don't think it was a wimpy song. I thought it was a great song, but. When someone says, yeah, I'm going to quit the band if you put that out as the first single, then you don't put that out as the first single and you move on to like a definite hard rockin' song like Ruby.
And I like the way it flows out of you. It takes a minute. Sometimes it's like pulling teeth to get these stories to come out of Gene, but when he does give you the story...
I'm still holding back.
Yeah, he's holding back. And if you could see the glare that I'm getting right now, if you have seen icicles come from anyone's eyeballs, I'm getting them right now because... Some of the stories from...
Well, the icicles are because, I brought my magic wand to the studio today, and I worked on my Expecto Refillium, I was going to hit the guys with that, because I came in and was handed a mimosa, and it's empty now, and so I was going to get out my magic wand and, just do the Expecto Refillium and get a fresh new mimosa. So that's maybe why it's taken so long to get the answers that you want.
We're going to refill mimosas right now. Let's not talk about it. Let's play Can't Take My Eyes Off You instead of hearing about it from Gene. I want to listen to it.
There we go.
On the Muay Thai Metal Show.
And you get a DVD with that Cool from the Speedway release. A DVD!
Look at that. 2-disc DVD. September the 18th, 2021. You only can hear it here on the Muay Thai Metal Show. It's on 97underground.com.
Your mom is begging you crazy with me.